So before we get started, I have to address this right here. That's actually a scratch from my cat. He got a little rambunctious, a little enthusiastic, a little excited the other day, and a claw got stuck in my nose for a second as a result of it. So that's what that is. I just figured instead of having you just stare at that the whole time, like, what is that on his nose? I would address it up front. So, you're welcome. You can stop staring at it now. My eyes are up here. Roll the thing. Hey guys, Sean here. So once again, it is time to talk about E3 and what I saw at E3. Okay, I can't talk about what I saw at E3. I can't talk about really the details of E3. I can't really go into anything regarding E3, the conference itself, what was showed off, any of that stuff, just because legal reasons. Or really, I probably could, but I'm still just worried about legal repercussions of doing so. So I'm not going to do that. I can, however, talk about who did I meet? Yeah, did I meet anyone? I did meet one new person this year. And who did I talk to that I have met before that is in the nerd luminary sphere? Or geek luminary sphere. Like, well-known-ish or known-ish nerdy, geeky people. Okay, let's just get into that. So first off, someone who is definitely not new to one of these lists, because I met her first, I think at WonderCon last year, and then I saw her again at E3 last year, and then I saw her again at WonderCon this year, and now again at E3 this year, and that is Trisha Hirschberger. If you don't know who she is, she's a host of stuff. That's pretty much it. She hosts a lot of stuff. She has her own YouTube channel too, where she films herself right when she gets out of the shower. Which, I know what you're thinking, that seems scandalous. Well, it's always like from here up. And it's called The Naked Truth. And it's just like she feels that's when she's the most truthful, right out of the shower. And I've never actually watched one of the videos, so I'm not 100% sure exactly what goes on there. I've just always seen her tweet it out and the picture of it. But whatever. Anyway, Trisha Hirschberger. Yeah, so she's going on the board again. Next up is someone who is in the Kind of Funny universe, and that is Andrea Renee. Now, I met her for the first time, last year at E3, and then I met her again at the Kind of Funny meet and greet at San Diego Comic-Con last year. And yeah, so I ran into her in the cafeteria area of the Los Angeles Convention Center this year. She was actually using a walker this year because she had just had surgery last week. So that was brave of her to still. I mean, she had a lot of stuff she had to do at E3. Like, she was hosting the Facebook gaming like live streams the entire time. So she had to like work that she had to do, and most of that's just sitting and talking into a much like I'm doing right now. Like, if I had just had surgery last week, I could do this. Maybe. Probably not. I'm kind of weak. But anyway, yeah, ran into Andrea Renee, talked to her about some stuff that they've been talking about on the Kind of Funny lately, about are plain M&Ms better than peanut M&Ms or vice versa, and only her and Greg Miller think that the plain M&Ms are better than the peanut M&Ms, and I 100% agree with both of them, because peanut M&Ms, every like 15th one or so, give or take, is always a bad peanut. But with plain M&Ms, you never have that. And if you want to make them peanut M&Ms, you just throw some peanuts in a handful and some M&Ms, boom. Anyway, it's a long, big thing that's been going on in the Kind of Funny universe lately, but I just told her that I agree with her and Craig. Yes, plain M&Ms are better. I mean, peanut butter M&Ms are the best, but yeah. Okay, next up is someone that I've actually known for a while now. Let's actually find out. Okay, yeah, so I first met her at WonderCon 2012, so that was 7 years ago now at this point. Wow, that's actually a really long time ago. And I would run into her at a whole bunch of conventions, and it's actually been maybe 2 or 3 years since I last ran into her at a convention, and it was at E3 was the last time I did. And that is Linda Lay, who is also known as Vampy Bit Me, is her name, her nom de plume. Like mine is Shay Braven, but her real name is Linda Lay. She's a well-known cosplayer, and lately she's been getting into Twitch streaming a lot, and one of the things that she does on her Twitch streams is she builds Gundams. Gundams are Japanese kits that are robots. It's a big thing all around the world. There's an anime called Mobile Suit Gundam, and the main crux of the program is people get into these giant mech suits, and they sell kits that you can put together of them, and that's something that she streams a lot, is her building these kits. And yeah, anyway, enough about Gundam. But yeah, we've been really friendly on Twitter, and we would talk a lot on Twitter, and it was nice to see her again, because I haven't actually seen her in person for many years, but she obviously remembered me, and I say obviously like I'm super memorable, but it's mainly because I know this because she said it to someone that was like, "Oh, I doubt you remember. I've met you once before." And she was like, "No, I remember pretty much everyone that I have, like a photographic memory, so I remember everyone that I meet." So I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." But yeah, she's one of the nicest people I've met since I've been going to conventions and stuff, and she's just like a small spitfire of positivity. It's funny, actually, now that I think about it. A lot of the tinier people that I've met are always super positive. So there's Trisha Hirschberger and Erika Ishii, who I talked about before, who is just super ball of positivity, and Linda Lay. Yeah, they're 3 of the shorter people I've met, but they are also 3 of the most positive people I've met. So what I mean by like shorter, I mean like literally shorter. Trisha Hirschberger is 5'1", Linda Lay is 5'2", and Erika Ishii is 5 foot even, at least according to the internet. But I can tell you, according to my own very eyes, this is true as well. But they all fit massive amounts of positivity within these tiny frames. But I digress. Last up is someone that I've never met before, and someone I actually haven't known about for all that long, and that is Avery, aka Little Siha. I think that's how you pronounce her. That's her nom de plume, her screen name, if you will. And I don't know her last name because I don't know that it's actually posted anywhere on the internet, but she is also a Twitch streamer, but she is unique, slightly unique. It's actually become more popular mainly because of her. She is a Just Dance live streamer. Just Dance is a video game where you dance, essentially. The whatever system you're playing it on, be it Xbox One or PS4, you have a camera set up, and it has a avatar dancing on the screen. Well, it's not an avatar, it's an actual person, but they are dancing, and you gotta match their dance moves, and that's the game, essentially. And she is one of the best in the world, I'm assuming. And she's definitely the best streamer at it, in my personal opinion, because every time I've watched her streaming it, she looks like she is having an absolute blast every single time. the reason that I know who she is because my favorite streamer, Elspeth Eastman, once rated her channel, and then I was watching and I'm like, wow, this girl is absolutely enjoying the hell out of Just Dance, and she looks like she's having such a great time, and this is very entertaining to watch. So yeah, she's such a positive force in the Just Dance community that Ubisoft actually hired her to come out to E3 and dance on stage when they were showing off Just Dance and doing things for Just Dance. So that was really cool. And so I got to talk to her a little bit and tell her how much I love her streams because of how much fun she looks like she's having and how positive she is. She's like, well, that's because I am, because this is absolutely the greatest job I could ever have. I just essentially get to dance for a living. And it's like, yeah, that is what she does, except she doesn't have to have like the grueling life of a professional dancer, but she still technically kind of is a professional dancer, but not, you know, it's weird. It's a weird thing. Twitch is a weird entity. Like, I mean, there's people on there that are painting and getting paid to be painting. So does that make them professional painters? I mean, if they sell the painting afterwards, that's generally what people consider to be professional painters. But if they don't sell the painting when they're done, but they still got paid to stream that they were painting, are they a professional painter or are they a professional streamer? So yeah, that's kind of weird. It's like kind of funny. They make podcasts, but when they do the podcasts, they tend to do them on Twitch. Well, some of them, and some of them they do on YouTube, and some of them they do on Patreon. And it's like, so they're professional podcasters, I guess technically, but are they also professional Twitch streamers? Are they professional YouTubers? But really what it boils down to when it comes to like Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff, all these people, what they really are is entertainers, because that's what people watch Twitch for, is entertainment, and YouTube is entertainment. Well, and education sometimes. I mean, there's educational things on Twitch too, I'm sure. It's just they're harder to find, but yeah, so deep down, they're all entertainers. And they can be entertainers from the comfort of their own home. It's a crazy time we're living in, isn't it? Anyway, so I didn't go to E3 all 3 days this year. I only ended up going 2 days. I didn't end up meeting or talking to anyone the first day. And so, yeah, there's that. There was a kind of funny meet and greet on the third day, but by the time it was getting close to it, like there was still like an hour and a half until it was going to happen. I was just kind of exhausted by that point, so I ended up just going home, and I'm missing out on that. But overall, E3 was good this year. I'm still a little sad that I didn't get to work it like I normally do, but I'm sure next year I'll be able to, because I'm sure next year is going to be crazy for E3. However, with all that being said, let's go ahead and add these 4 wonderful human beings. So let's see, that is Trisha Hirschberger again, Andrea Renee again, first time this year, Linda Lay for the first time since I've been doing these things, and Little Sia, aka Avery, for the first time ever for anything, because it's the first time I ever met her. Let's add them all to the 2019 convention board. So as you saw, there's still the 6th spot, which is a question mark. I don't know what is going in there. Well, I guess technically it's the 4th spot, but I don't know if anything's going to go in there. We shall see. There's potential conventions that I could go to, but really nothing is hammered down for this year. So there's the remaining 3 that are for sure. There's VidCon in a few weeks. There is LA Comic-Con, which I will go to, and Long Beach Comic-Con, which I will go to. I haven't bought the tickets for those yet, but I have sent emails to them to try and get industry passes to them, so I don't have to buy the tickets to them. So we'll Fingers crossed, see if that goes through. And then yeah, whatever this one's gonna be, we'll see. Who knows? I may end up only going to 5 this year. That would be weird. I'm most likely not gonna go to TwitchCon or San Diego Comic-Con this year because I can't afford lodging, and they're both obviously in San Diego this year. So yeah. But anyway, did you go to E3? Did you meet anyone that you've never met before? Did you meet someone that you have met before and they remembered you and it made you feel all warm and fuzzy inside? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you'd like to see more of the crazy crap that goes on around here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to help support the crazy crap that goes on around here, go ahead and hit up my Patreon. Link is in the description. And with that, have a good however long it is until you watch my next video.